Hello everyone and welcome back to my 164th Custom Farm Toy Series. I know it's been a while since I've had anything up and I took a little bit of time this weekend to play around. So what I've done here is I've worked on some terrain on the display and then I came in and I used spackling to kind of fill in the grooves and smooth everything out, and then I sanded it down a little bit. What I'm going to do next is just put some paint down on it. I'm not going to do a large area, obviously just a little bit right in the corner here. But I want to kind of get a feel for how this is going to work, and see some different methods, and maybe find out which route I want to take here. So I'm just gonna work in a little part of it here, and we'll see where we go from there. So a lot of times, you see guys just taking like a green paint and just painting all the areas that are gonna be grass that same color green. I'm gonna try and mix it up a little bit. My wife is very crafty, and so we've got a lot of different colors of craft paint around. And so I'm going to use a variety of different colors. I'm almost going to paint it like you would a painting before I get too carried away with the ground cover. I want to have a nice base to start with, so any place where maybe the ground cover isn't as thick, you get some of that nice difference in color coming through. So I'm going to just play around with that a little bit here as well. One thing that I'm noticing right off the bat is that even though I sanded the spackling down quite a bit, there's still going to be a lot of kind of grooves and unevenness to it, which I really like that. Honestly, I think it's going to add a lot of depth to this. You know, this is a ditch. It's not like the lawn or something like that, and so depth is, especially in that regard, I think depth is going to be a really good thing here. I think it's going to make it look more like an actual ditch, and hopefully I get some of that effect from the grooves and everything in the spackling. Hopefully that doesn't all just get masked with the terrain. But I'm thinking that this is probably going to be static grass going in right here, because it's going to be you know, like I said, it's a ditch, and so that just kind of matches the ditch grass a little bit better. The longer static grass does. I am thinking that I'm gonna have it timed probably later in the fall, or later in the summer, I guess you would say. I was thinking earlier today it would be kind of cool to have them cutting the hay in this ditch, just to have one more thing going on the display. And they usually cut the hay with a 7800 or a 7810, and that's one of the tractors I've been building, and so I'll have the perfect tractor for it. Now I just have to come up with a disc mower of some sort. I'm not sure if anybody out there makes them. Obviously I know Ertl doesn't, but if that's a piece that I'm going to have to custom build, or if there's a decent starting piece out there that I could just kind of modify to do what I need. It's really kind of exciting to see the display progress to this point. You know, you get the styrofoam out and you kind of lay everything out, and then it seems like there's a lot of other work involved, and obviously we've skipped over a lot of that work just to kind of come in here and try this out just to see how it's going to work. But like I said, it is kind of neat to see how this is kind of going to look. You know, it obviously kind of looks like a mess right now, but I'm hoping that when a guy goes to put ground cover over that, I'm hoping that that'll add kind of a depth to it with that multiple color kind of going on there. And obviously, since it's a ditch, you having some brown and some darker greens in there is not a wouldn't be an uncommon thing to see in a ditch. And so, yeah, we'll see how that shows through. Obviously, in the lawn, we'll probably stick to just the regular grass green color, but fun to play with for now. So that's probably about all there's going to be in this video. I'd like to get working on some toys again, hopefully here shortly. I know I've been saying that for a long time, and life just keeps getting in the way, but I like to try and keep getting content to you guys, and there's been a lot of positive comments and stuff on the toy videos that I do, and I'd love to be able to get more steady with that, and so look forward for more in the future, hopefully. Hopefully as we get into winter here, things kind of slow down a little bit, and I've got more time to work on toys and spending less time outside. So look for some more in the future, and thanks for watching, guys.